never imitate. As men's prayers are a disease of the world, so are their creeds a disease of the intellect. They say with those foolish Israelites, let not God speak to us, lest we die. Speak though, speak any man with us, and we will obey. Everywhere I am hindered of meeting God in my brother, because he has shut his own temple doors, and recites fables merely of his brothers, or his brother's God. Every new mind is a new classification, if it prove a mind of uncommon activity and power. A Loker, a Lavoisier, a Hutton, a Bentham, a Fourier, it imposes its classification on other men. And law, a new system, in proposition to the depths of the thought, and so to the number of the objects it touches and brings with reach of the pupil. It is complacency, but chiefly is this apparent in creeds and churches, which are also classifications of some powerful mind, acting on the elemental thought of duty, and man's relation to the highest. Such is Calvinism, Quakerism, Swedenborgism. The pupil takes the same delight in subordinating everything to the new terminology, as a girl who has just learned botany in saying a new earth and new seasons thereby. It will happen for a time that the pupil will find his intellectual power has grown by the study of his master's mind. But in all unbalanced minds, the classification is idolized, passes for the end, and not for speedily exhaustible means, so that the walls of the system blend to their eye in the remote horizon with the walls of the universe. The luminaries of heaven seem to them hung on the ark their master built. They cannot imagine how you aliens have any right to say, how you can say it must be somehow that you stole the light from us. They do not yet perceive that light unsystematically and indomitable will break into any cabin, even into theirs. Let them chirp a while and call it their own. If they are honest and do well, presently their neat new painfold will be too straight and low, will crack, will lean, will rot and vanish. And the immortal light, all young and joyful, million-orbed, million colors, will beam over the universe as on the first morning. 2. It is for want of self-culture that the superstition of traveling, whose idols are Italy, England, Egypt, retains its fascination for all educated Americans. They who made England, Italy, or Greece venerable in the imagination did so by sticking fast where they were, like an axis of the earth. In many hours, we feel that duty is our place. The soul is no traveler. The wise man stays at home, and when his necessities, his duties on any occasion call him from his house, or into foreign lands, he is at home still, and shall make men sensible by the expression of his countenance, that he goes a missionary of wisdom and virtue, and visits cities and men like a sovereign, and not like an interloper or a valet. I have no churlish objection to the circumnavigation of the globe, for the purpose of art, of study, and benevolence, so that man is first domesticated or does not go abroad with the hope of finding somewhat greater than he knows. He who travels to be amused, or to get somewhat which he does not carry, travels away from himself, and grows old even in youth among old things. In Serbs, in Palmyra, his will and mind have become old and dilapidated as he carries ruins to ruins. Traveling is a fool's paradise. Our first journeys discover to us the indifference of places. At home, I dream that at Naples, at Rome, I can be intoxicated with beauty and lose my sadness. I pack my trunk, embrace my friends, embark on the sea, and at last wake up in Naples. And there beside me is a stern fact, the side self, unrelating, identical, that I flee from. I seek the Vatican and the palaces. I affect to be intoxicated with sights and suggestions, but I am not intoxicated. My giant goes with me, wherever I go. 3. But the rage of traveling is a symptom of a deeper unsoundness affecting the whole intellectual action. The intellect is vagabond, and our system of education fosters restlessness. Our minds travel when our bodies are forced to stay at home. We imitate. And what is imitation but the traveling of the mind? Our houses are built with foreign taste. Our shelves are garnished with foreign ornaments. Our opinions, our tastes, our faculties lean and follow the past and the distant. The soul created the arts wherever they have flourished. It was in his own mind that the artist sought his model. It was an application of his own thought to the thing to be done and the conditions to be observed. And why need we copy the Doric or the Gothic model? Beauty, conveniences, grandeur of thought, and quaint expression are as near to us as to any. And if the American artist was studying with hope and loved the precise thing to be done by him, considering the climate, the soul, the length of the day, the wants of the people, the habit and form of the government, he will create a house in which all these will find themselves fitted, and taste and the sentiment will be satisfied also. Insist on yourself. Never imitate. Your own gift you can present every moment with a cumulative force of a whole life's cultivation, but of adopted talent of another. You have only an extemporaneous half possession, adopted talent of another. You have only an extemporaneous half possession, that which each can do best. None but his Maker can teach him. No man yet knows what it is, nor can till that person has exhibited it. Where is a master who could have taught Shakespeare? Where is a master who could have instructed Franklin, or Washington, or Bacon, or Newton? Every great man is unique. The Shakespeareanism of shipping is precisely that part he could not borrow. Shakespeare will never be made by the study of Shakespeare. Do that which is assigned you, and you cannot hope too much, or dare too much. There is at this moment for you an utterance brave and grand as that of colossal chisel of Phidias, or trowel of the Egyptians, or the pen of Moses, or Dante, but different from all this. Not possibly will the soul all rich, all eloquent, with sudden cloven tongue, deign to repeat itself. But if you can hear what these patriarchs say, surely you can reply to them in the same pitch of voice, for the ear and the tongue are the two organs of one nature. Abide in the simple and noble regions of the life. Obey the heart, and thou shalt reproduce the foreworld again.